Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to share with you some more projects as we're getting ready to move into the boat. It's pretty crazy, just the amount of projects that we've been doing, organizing, moving, just things that we have in at the house. It's been very exciting. At the same time, it's been very exciting to see more subscribers and viewers and people leaving comments in the comment bar down below. Pretty spectacular. That's been really fun for me. I read every single one of the comments. And what's really fun about the comments that you guys leave is that they're very helpful because a lot of you guys have boats or you've been around boats, and a lot of the tips that you've been giving us are super helpful. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you. It is just truly awesome that you take part of your day and you spend it watching Seth and I mess around on the boat. So we appreciate your support, and let's get working on some projects. Your face is covered. You're a box. Looks like your whole body's in the box.
Okay, great.
They'll go like this. Put them in the box. Alright, so we got a cellular booster from Anywhere Shakespeare. This was a pretty penny. This, not gonna lie, this was kind of expensive, but this is
Super Halo.
Super Halo. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shakespeare Galaxy. So Seth's going to explain the system, but basically our plan is to delay getting satellite right away. I had pretty good cell service when I used my hotspot for working here the other day. I ran a meeting, I did emails, I did like my whole 8-hour workday. So it worked good, but this is going to boost it so that it works even better. So this will...
Satellite's really expensive.
Yeah, satellite's really expensive. How much? It's expensive. This was like $1,000, and then unfortunately we had to pay $75 for it to ship to Hawaii.
For like a plan, which would be like $2,000 a month.
$2,000 a month? Yeah, that seems inaccurate.
Plus all of
that seems inaccurate.
Plus the giant dome.
$2,000 a month, maybe for a
plus
cruise
the
ship.
Dome.
Maybe for a cruise ship.
No, I'm telling you.
There's no way any of these
expensive.
people do that.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, most of it.
2,000 is like that's unacceptable. that's like nobody can afford that because that's $24,000 a year.
I'm not sure on the price. I think
All right.
so.
Yeah.
I'm
Probably $200.
I mean, how much was?
Starling?
Yeah.
Okay, but that didn't make sense. That had to be something different.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Dog, it doesn't make sense. All right.
It's expensive. This is the cheap option.
Yeah, this is the cheap option, so we're gonna give it a whirl. Unfortunately, once you set it up, you can't return it. So hopefully, the cheap option ignites service.
First is the antenna.
And it
then
attaches
that's gonna
to this. Receive.
I don't even know that. So this receives the signal, and then this is wired to this box, which boosts the signal that you have, which then is wired to this antenna, which pushes the signal out onto the boat that you can connect your phone to. The trick is you have to get these in order. So they have to be 1, 2, 3.
And this has to face the way that you want the service. So if we put this like here, it's only gonna have service here and not over here. So it's a tricky, well,
and
what's
this
insane.
This has to be
higher?
behind.
Oh, behind
or above this, so you can't put this in front. So it kind of makes it tricky on the boat because you have to find a good spot for this outside that's not in the way, and that you can wire it to, so through the deck, and then that wire needs to go to the box, which needs to be near a power source because that needs to be plugged in to get power to boost the cell signal. Fortunately, they give you DC power cords, so you just have to wire that into your board, which is kind of nice, and that way it can be run on battery. And then this has to be further than 6 feet away from this, in front of it, so it's kind of like a giant puzzle to try to figure out where to put each piece.
All in all, stay tuned. We're gonna start drilling and do some stuff. It's kind of late at night, but he's working nights, so it's already 8 o'clock. You're gonna have to go to bed soon. Alright, so Seth is literally in that hole. He has 0% body fat. and using it to his advantage.
Here. When you were strapping the AC unit the other day?
Yeah, no kidding.
First hole in the boat.
Yep. As long as we keep them controllables. We don't want uncontrollables. Ba-dum-bum.
There's no way that wire's gonna fit. Can you see anything?
Yeah, but it's just unfocused. Alright, I'm looking at the panel. What am I looking for? I see DC volt battery motor. So that's going to give us the 411 on our cell booster. So he's going to walk us through how we set it up because he did it at like 1 in the morning. And then we also are going to show you how the cell booster set us up for success for this T-Mobile home internet system that works great. It's been really killing it in the department of internet systems. So Seth's going to show us the 411. So over to you, Seth. Over and out.
Alright, so here's where I put the antenna, the first antenna, and I wired it down through here and into the engine compartment, which goes back to the booster. I put it here just so it's out of the way, so we couldn't put it in the back because of the tiller, and anything higher I was afraid was going to get hit by the boom. Same with up here. We also thought about putting it up here, which was an option, but this is nice and tucked out of the way, so hopefully that works. So those wires that are up top go down through the engine compartment, through that hole in the back, and then go to the cell booster, which is here, which I also wired to the back of this panel. So it's on a breaker, and that's what boosts the signal and gives us power. And then I also wired from there down through underneath the sink and stove, behind the refrigerator, up through the back of this wall, which goes to our outward antenna. So this antenna is the one that gives the service to the phones, so that's right there, kind of in the center of the boat, which will work well and hopefully give us a good cell signal.
Welcome to the desk. So we basically got T-Mobile home internet, and this has been great. We started off with using the cell booster for the sole purpose of running our hotspot to like fuel with power our laptops for working. I was running meetings. It was actually pretty decent. However, we ran out of high-speed hotspot data. So luckily my phone ran out first when I was working, and then I just switched to Seth's phone, so I had like no interruption in service. However, I knew that that wouldn't be like a good long-term solution, so I haven't worked at the boat again since that day because I know that we're running really low on our hotspot, like high-speed data. So what I did do is I found at T-Mobile, so if you're ever interested in this for your home, it's actually a internet system that just plugs in with a normal plug, so there's no Ethernet cable. So you can use this, and it's $50 a month. There's no charge on the box, and it runs off a T-Mobile service. So because we got the cell booster, it boosts this service, and we've been having very good service. I have yet to work here to like try the full service with my work computer, but it's been streaming like YouTube TV. It's been really great with things like on my phone, like just pulling up like social media. I can tell a huge difference from now when I pull it up to like last week. So pretty good system, pretty happy. I give it a 10 out of 10 so far. Price is pretty good. It's really easy to do. They just set it up at the store, and right now the service is streaming like a jet into the distance. So all right, thank you for watching this episode of At the Desk with Natalia, and back to you, Bob. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our channel. I just finished a workout. I look like an absolute dweeb. I was gonna go shower, but I have to stain the teak on the deck. So we're gonna paint some parts of the teak, and then we're gonna leave some like oiled and in a nice kind of like wood coloring. Why would it? Of course wood is gonna be the color of wood. We are going to stain and refinish to have some wood accents. So I was gonna shower, but then I figured it's gonna get hot and sweaty, and it's probably going to be a big project, so I'm going to do that and then shower afterwards. I am going to try to lay down like this old moving blanket that we have, so I can protect the deck, and then I'm going to go in with like a rag and kind of wipe it on. I don't think a brush would be good because it's like super liquidy. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. I look like a dweeb. I have Seth's old t-shirt on so that we can not get paint on good clothes. So we're gonna give it a go. This is a perfect project to do when Seth is sleeping because he's on night still, so it's perfect because I can be out here, listen to a podcast, and kind of walk around. This I got at Home Depot. It's One Step Protection in Color, so it actually has like a coloring to it, so I'm kind of excited. I think it'll look good. So it's just gonna take me a while. There's quite a bit. The boat's huge. It's like 38 feet around, so I'm just gonna take my time. I'm not gonna get to it all today, so I'm just gonna work on this and make some progress.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up.
Also, have you ever seen somebody use an orbital sander in a skirt? Nope. Neither have I, but this squirt is going to do the trick.
I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
Alright, so here is the progress. We painted this floor, and we need to paint the wall because this is like such a contrast of color. So this is going to be next. I'm also thinking of painting the rim of this mirror, but when we sanded, there was like dust everywhere. So I got to clean that off and install back the wood floor. Brother Jonathan. Alright. Regroup.
Things turn around.
Oh, Merce. Oh, I forgot about you. Alright, I'm going to clean this bathroom now. We've been leaving this porthole open because that paint was the worst. That paint was horrible. It was like literally like a gallon of nail polish that I was just like coating on there. And then it stuck and my fingers were stuck together. So lemon essential oil gets all that stuff off. Got it off my body completely. So now we're getting really close to being able to use the bathroom. So I'm going to tidy this up, kind of add some storage, and then I'm going to start installing the bathroom and get the compost mixture ready. If you can see, it's hot because we have the AC going, but this has been kind of cooped up and kind of heating because the AC doesn't get here when the door's shut. So, whew, boobly. Okay, confession. This was on the boat, and there's a couple times, I don't know if Seth had, but there's a couple times that I didn't feel like going to the bathroom facility, so I peed in this. So that will finally not be able to be used. That's a big confession, but you know, sometimes you gotta just do what you gotta do.
Didn't ever think they could.
Ooh, I'm just noticing that we have a valve over here and like a spigot. So I'm wondering if when we set up a shower, if we'll use this spigot to turn on the shower, and then this will be like a shower head. Because this just doesn't fly for me. And it's, there's a screw in here, so no water would even come out of here. So we have a lot to work on in the bathroom.
I'm done with the bad.
Ooh,
I need a little bit of
a glazed donut. That's how hot it is. Right. I have been really into organizing, so I got these, which seem to be, and I have another one. Oh, it's like I measured. I did not measure. But I got 3 of these. Awesome. Look at how great that is. So we have 3 of those bins, and then I have some bins I'm going to do on the top. Alright, the storage in here is pretty good. This is going to be quite a decent size, and then I also have storage up here, so I think I could fit 2 more baskets, but basically we have storage for everything. This kind of covers just kind of like just the yellow kind of boat texture of the hull, and it just kind of smooths it out with the baskets. That way you can add like washcloths and different things like that. So really big into nesting, and the bathroom really needs it, so feels really good to get that. Next thing we just need to do is eliminate the kind of ugly color on the wall, paint the toilet probably eventually, and figure out what to do with this hole. If you guys have any ideas for that hole, leave it in the comments below. We were thinking of covering it and then somehow making a container that goes into that hole so that we could scoop out the mixture. But ultimately, I think it's going to be easier for something above the hole so that we can just kind of scoop and mix it. We want to make sure that going to the bathroom is not a chore. It's very easy. You can just like go to the bathroom, put the mixture over it, and it's done. Alright, something that comes with a composting toilet is a mixture. So I'm going to make, this is actually just, oh, there's a hairline fracture in this. Oh my goodness, there's multiple hairline. Oh. So it has a small hairline fracture, so what I'm going to do is grab my cleaner bottle, and I'm just going to use the bottle that doesn't have the hairline fracture. It doesn't like actually, it's not going to spill, but for now I'll bring a new bottle from home, but I got to make that mixture so I can go to the bathroom. Or else we'll be smelling it. Just kidding. I think the pine shavings will be pretty good. We got a bunch of mixtures, and I think it'll be pretty solid. So I am determined to make the composting toilet easy, but also really cute. So got another bottle. I got from Etsy, a woman, her name is Hopeful Designs on Etsy, so she makes like decals. So I had this custom made sailboat. So I'm going to put that on the bottle, and then this is going to be like your little sailboat composting spray. So I know some of you are probably like rolling your eyes like that's so unnecessary, but unnecessary things are the things that make the boat fun, functional, and enjoyable. Hold on there, Bessie. So we get hairline fractures.
Settled in the world like everything else.
This is so great. How cute is this? So cute. Like, ugh, I love it. I should have probably picked blue because all of the colors in the house are blue, but I thought like, can you go wrong with purple and rose gold? I don't think so. Last I checked, rose gold and purple never went out of style. I love it! I love it, I love it, I love it! It's so cute! Alright, so this spray is what sold me on the composting toilet. We went obviously there and they had like a spray bottle, but I thought we can make this cute. I also love essential oils. So I have so many essential oils. This is only half my collection. I can mix and match and make my own fragrance. I'm thinking I'm going to lean towards like a peppermint lemon, and then I'm going to add a little bit of white vinegar to kind of mix it together. So I think I'm going to do peppermint, lemon, or I could do lime. I think I'm going to do peppermint and citrus fresh, so like a blend of citruses. And I think that'll be a really good mixture. I also thought about adding like a little cinnamon, but I think that might be a little too strong. I also thought about adding this. These are Young Living oils, but I thought about adding a little bit of this because it has pine in it, so it'll just like enhance the pine smell. I actually think I have pine in here. I have cypress. This is so fun. I do have pine, so I could add, so then I'll... Ooh, yeah, that's going to be good. Cypress is also... I actually really like cypress. Ooh, wow. That smells like you're just straight up in the woods. I also have Northern Lights Black Spruce, Idaho Blue Spruce, Eucalyptus. Would be fun. Ooh. Okay, I have my blend. I'm going to do eucalyptus, citrus fresh, and peppermint. So it's going to have like some peppermint, it's going to have some like citrus smells, but it's also going to have some eucalyptus, so I think that's going to be like a perfect blend. A little bit of vinegar just for like the cleaning, disinfectant kind of agents, and then we're going to have a spray, and then we can use the bathroom.
Stepped on a path that led me straight to you.
Ooh, you don't even smell the vinegar. So I'm just going to fill this up with water. You really smell the eucalyptus. This is going to be good. So fill it up with water, and then I have my little spray. Alright, so here is the storage situation with these baskets for all the kitchen storage with stasher bags for storing things. Think it'll be pretty easy. And Seth is charging his boosted board because he's been taking his board to work and he just rides it with this like little remote. So I painted this white. If you remember from our tour video, it was blue. And I also painted our kitchen. So I also painted this area white, and I think it makes such a difference. I also added some baskets in here, got my diffuser, and then this is just like a cutting board for the stove. This is just oil. I've got like my rags, I've got my oils, I've got bowls, plates, small bowls, and then I've got my little oil diffuser. I really love truly taking off those doors. I also took the doors off of this. Now I know it's not like the best because you see everything, but those doors were a hassle, and I think it's honestly much cuter and way easier to get to. So I can just grab things and begin making them, whereas before I had to like really pull and push over the door. So this is so much easier. And then in here I have some stasher bags and just some containers, like for like room for larger containers, and I still put that like contact paper down. So I feel like I have plenty of storage, and then even in here I put down contact paper, and I can fit quite a bit of things in here. So I'm feeling like I'm getting really used to the kitchen, as well as I found these containers from Target. They were like dirt cheap. So I have them for here. This is like our lock, and then I have like a lip balm. This is just a miscellaneous piece, and then I have like sunglasses. So these fit really, really well here so that things can be organized when we're in the kitchen, just like grabbing sunglasses. And then our keys have actually, Seth is taking them to work right now, but we just hang them on this old little bowl. So I also painted the closet, so I painted the shelves, and everything is just so fresh and clean and white. This used to be kind of like a grimy yellow with like a ton of different marks on it. So now I just have my baskets, different things. This is just like my stuff because I've been here for a few days. And then I'll be able to hang stuff. So this is my closet. I painted it. I'm really loving it. I think before it was so ugly that who wants to put their clothes in an ugly closet? So now it's looking good, and now I'm excited and I feel like motivated to put things in here. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's been pretty crazy to be selling everything that we own and just kind of living in a boat and kind of that transition. So thank you so much for watching. As always, we are planning on moving in the next few months, so we're finishing up projects. We have more sailing coming up, and we're excited to just make more videos for you. So if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe bar down below, and we'll see you next week on Friday. See ya.
Caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you. Caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know